everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready, 90, Wolf.
On first down, Wallace. And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line of the red zone. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
On the set.
Mike, 45. On yardage.
Get it.
Throwing on first down, Wallace. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wallace. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Vasquez. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wallace escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. They run it with Jacobs. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Think he's got some unfinished business after taking that all the way down to the 1?
There's no doubt in his mind that he has unfinished business. How upset would he be, even though he won't show it, if the play call comes in, quarterback, keeper, bootleg, maybe someone else carrying the football. He's done the heavy lifting. Let him take it across the goal line.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Off the play fake, Wallace. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the three, fake it. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Here we go. 60 yards.
On 1st and 10, Wallace. Throw left side complete. It's Vasquez. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Looking to throw. Wallace. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 6-yard. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Following the fumble recovery, Wallace over the middle complete. That's Vasquez. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Let's go. 50, plant.
On third down, Wallace. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Vasquez. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He's going to rifle up. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. And even 40 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Back to throw. Wallace. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jesse. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's 2nd and 8. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll make it 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Wallace. And James has it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wallace. James has got it. Complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. him down, but he does reach the 5.
Jet to the ball. Jet to the ball.
So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
Hey, watch the slam. Watch the slam.
Let's go.
On first down, Wallace got his man complete over the middle. That's Vasquez. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Looking to throw. Wallace. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dean Lowry. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play that time for the Raiders. 48 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Back to throw. Wallace over the middle, complete. It's James. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Looking to throw. Wallace. This will be caught at about the 5. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2 straight shots on the ground, now on third. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Third and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready.
45. Mike, 45. Pick me up. Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second and 9 now. High throw, but he makes the catch. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a first and 10. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. To throw on second down, Wallace. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, they took a shot there and tried to get it downfield, fourth quarter tie game.
Tried to get it in one chunk, didn't they? Wanted to get into field goal range, as you noted, but good reactions back deep, forcing the incompletion.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The defense did their job, fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline, just do us a favor, get us the ball back, give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Here we go. Get off the field.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
Back to throw. Wallace. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. J.J. Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Wallace. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw. Wallace. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 19. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Wallace. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Throwing on first down. Wallace flushed out right. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you want to give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my face.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Oakland Raiders. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Ten too soft.
Check. Watch 54. All right, T. Let's go. All right, T.
On 1st and 10, Wallace. And incomplete to open things up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
We go.
Throwing again. Wallace. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Back to throw. Wallace. Escaping and he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Ed Oliver able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go.
On 1st down, Wallace. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Big stop. Let's go.
To throw again. Wallace. Throw left side complete. It's Vasquez. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Wallace. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wallace. Flush to his right. Gonna throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Gary Jennings. His first. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Throwing to start the drive. Wallace over the middle, complete. That's Vasquez. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wallace. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Well, all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery.
Right there, 54 Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Following the fumble recovery, Wallace. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. They'll run right here with Jacobs. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 22 yards there, a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Here we go. 10 logo.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Out. 3 down.
Throwing on first down. Wallace got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jesse James, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
Set. 60 or 54. Watch 54.
Watch the out, watch the out.
Get it.
On 1st and 10, Wallace. Over the middle, complete. That's James. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
On first down, Wallace got his man complete over the middle. It's Vasquez. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. A chance to really cap off a big first half here. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his second. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Yeah, that's That's what I do.
Ready?
Throwing on first down. Wallace. He's going to fire one deep open. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Running is Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Just... It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter.
Ready?
Check, right 54. Set the tone.
On 1st and 10, Wallace. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 53 yards. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
2nd and 5. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Here's Jacobs.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football.
Got it.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Blue there.
Get it.
On first down, Wallace. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On the ready.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Watch 54. Check that.
Big trip.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Hey, let's go. Get set.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Snap.
Off play action. Wallace. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out.
15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
54. Let him know.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Wallace. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in.
On the ball.
That one goes for 24 yards. Looking to throw. Wallace. His throw caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Mike 5-4. Pick it up.
On 1st and 10, Wallace. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wallace. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Wallace. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ed Oliver able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's the Raiders punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So that flag will come. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Come on, QB, come on. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Guys,
on 1st down, Wallace got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 1st down. Wallace. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Flushed out right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
tight down.
On 1st and 10, Wallace. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass.
100 yard dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man up, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Set, ready? 18 Gators.
Go this way, here we go.
Ready?
On first down, Wallace. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Looking to throw. Wallace.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Throwing on first down, Wallace. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter.
8, read.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me.
On 1st and 10, Wallace. Wide open receiver, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Back to throw. Wallace. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Out onto the field comes Traquan Smith and the rest of the offense. The early returns for him. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
On the double.
On first down, Wallace. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Ready.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Wallace. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Throwing on first down, Wallace. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. J.J. Arthur. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to fight. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Back to throw. Wallace. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's the Raiders punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. On first and 10, Wallace. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 44. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. First possession of the third quarter. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Taken in at the 22. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands first. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Set, 18, Gator.
Let's go, T. Gonna be a long
On first down, Wallace. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And that will come the offense as they take over. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. To throw from his end zone. Wallace under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Throwing on first down. Wallace looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. On first down, it's Jacobs. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Wallace, the open man here, Renfro. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
On 1st and 10, Wallace. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wallace. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw. Wallace. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again. Wallace. And that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really putting on the pressure.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on.
One man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing.